I want to cross over into campground, deep river. My home is over Jordan, deep river, Lord. I want to cross over into campground. Oh, don't you want to go to that gospel feast, the promised land, where all is peace? Oh, deep river, Lord, I want to cross over into campground. Love to you, Rico.
Thank you, Rosemary. That was really gorgeous. Did you have some words, Dean, as well? This is Dean. He's the store manager here. And
I'd like to thank everyone for coming tonight to celebrate Rico's life and to mourn the loss of a friend, father, and a coworker. This is not the way I had hoped to inaugurate the backyard renovation, but this night will never be forgotten and is part of our co-op history. My faith assures me that Rico is in a better place and that one day I will be joining him in God's time. We all have heard the cliche, tomorrow is not a given. Typically we brush it off and don't think twice. Tonight, those words are impacting our very lives. Rico was a soft-spoken, caring, easy-going, enthusiastic gentleman, but he did carry some pain. He was an Eagles fan.
Come on.
Going forward, Kent 2, Steve Hebden, Andrew, and I will carry that agony until the celebration of a Super Bowl in remembrance of Rico.
That's right.
Only another hour, hold on. My last conversation with Rico was a joyous one. He was telling me how good he was doing and how happy he was to be playing the drums at his church again. When I got home from a nice bike ride last Saturday, my wife said, "Your phone's been ringing." I thought, okay, what's going on? As many of you know, we have been dealing with many mechanical issues, and that's the first thing that came to my mind. When I heard the news from Kirkland, my whole body ached. I take a half a dozen mechanical issues over one phone call like that. I called John and Danielle hoping I was passing on wrong information, but unfortunately that was not the case. Every time I would ask Rico if he was coming to the huddle, he would say, "Are we having pizza?" My, how Rico loved that pizza pie. Sometimes he would sneak over and hang out in the back of the huddle just to see if I was lying. Many a tears have been shed and many a good words have been spoken for Rico. I lost a dear friend and a hell of a meat cutter. Thank you.
Thanks, Dean. So that was everyone that had reached out about wanting to speak, but I would like to open it up to if there's anyone who would like to say a few words. You're more than welcome.
I don't think so. Okay. Anyway, Rico and I had a strange friendship, and the conversation would normally start, "You don't love me anymore." That's me. And he would say, "Of course you know I love you. What do you want?" So it was normally my requesting him very humbly to cut me some fish the way I wanted it cut. And it was going out of his way to do that for me. So on Thursday, when I came into work, and he was hovering around the front, I was at the cash register. So I said to him, "You just coming in?" And he says, "No, I'm ready to leave." "Okay." I said, "But you don't love me." He says, "Well, I do. You know that." I said, "And?" He said, "First thing I come in Friday morning, I'm first going to do your work before I do what I'm getting paid for." And somewhere mid-afternoon, I called to check, walk back there and see if Rico's done my stuff. And I get a text back, Rico didn't come in. So, having attended one picnic back here with Rico when he made the huge pans of wings, and I remember I brought my contribution was a bottle of rum. And, he was around here, and I'm talking to him, and he's sort of swaying around. And so I'm thinking, I think Thursday was payday. Maybe he had one too many. And he just called out sick or something. So the same person I checked in with on Friday texts me early Saturday morning and says, "Have you seen John's email?" So I promptly looked for email. And all I could say at that point was, I'm glad his last words to me were, "I love you."